Hey there, legend. Thank you so much for joining me today on my masterclass for parents that want to lose weight and supercharge their energy levels. So, today I'm going to be going through the 5 steps that you need to take in order to drop 25 pounds of body fat in the next 90 days without having to go on some horrible green juice diet or do endless hours of boring, soul destroying cardio. So, sounds good, doesn't it? Let's get stuck into it then. So, my goal of this masterclass is to give you the action steps in which you need to take in order to and implement them straight away into your life so that you can lose weight and keep it off for good. So, what makes this different is that unlike any other free stuff that you've had in the past, I'm actually going to give you the steps in order to actually lose weight, the 25 pounds, in the next 90 days and use them yourself. Also, I'm not going to sit here and talk about myself for the next 45 minutes like most people and only give you 2 minutes of value. In fact, I'm going to do the exact opposite. So, who am I? My name is Will Carlisle, and I help parents drop 25 pounds of stubborn body fat, achieve superhero super parent energy, and they do this here all without going on some soul destroying diet. And this is done within a 90-day period, or I coach them for free until they do. So you see there some of the guys that I have worked with in the past. And a little bit about me. So I have been a yo-yo dieter as well. Most of my life, I struggled from a very young age. I was bullied at school. And because of this here, I ended up trying every single fad diet under the sun to try and lose weight. And nothing ever worked for me either. And eventually, then I sort of started studying it, and I got into the way of actually learning to lose weight and keep it off for good. And this only happened sort of over the past 7 years, and I managed to completely change my life. And I want to show others how they can also do the same. So I'm an Irish guy living in Belfast, and I'm married to the most incredible woman in the world. Kerry and I have a beautiful daughter called Charlotte, and she is definitely daddy's little girl. She's got me wrapped around her little finger. And speaking of that, also my dog Daisy, she is a Springer poodle and is absolutely bloody nuts. And as well, I'm a bit of a CrossFit addict. I enjoy watching rugby and I love a pint or two of Guinness. So let's get back to it then. So the masterclass for parents who want to drop body fat and supercharge their energy levels. So now I'm going to show you the 5 simple steps that you need in order to lose that 25 pounds in the next 90 days without going on some horrible diet or doing boring cardio for hours and hours on end. So, first one is to eat more protein with every meal. It is the most important thing. Protein is the most important macro that you should be eating. Your macros are your protein, carbs, and fats. Protein is the most important one you should be eating. It helps to repair and recover your body whenever you do exercise, whenever you do any sort of physical activity. If your muscles get sore, protein is the thing that's going to help you to recover much quicker. And not just that, there it also builds your immune system too. It's not just about the muscles. Whenever you get sick, it does. Whenever you have to also repair your immune system to be able to fight off disease. So protein helps to build that up as well. And also makes you feel fuller for longer. So whenever you are in between meals and you feel hungry in between meals, it's probably because you haven't been eating enough protein in your meals, and this then is going to help you to reduce snacking, which is going to cut your overall calorie intake, and it's going to help you to lose weight. So this actually reminds me of one of my clients, Bethany. She came to me. She was struggling to lose. She didn't have to lose much weight, but she just wanted to tone up and look well for her wedding. She ended up losing 13 inches. But what we did was we implemented that she needed more protein in her diet. And once she started getting more protein into her diet, she stopped snacking. She used to eat a packet of biscuits every single day. And after she included more protein into her diet, then she didn't feel that she needed to eat the snacks, which was great. So what I want you to do then for an action step is to build your meals around your protein source. So your meat, you can have eggs, Greek yogurt, protein shakes, things like that. That's really good sources of protein. So the next one then is to drink at least 2 liters of water per day. So water helps to keep us hydrated, which then increases your energy levels. You don't just need sleep to increase your energy levels. Water is also a great way to do that. There also keeps your skin looking great. Keeps your skin looking, keeps it moisturized, and it keeps it looking really, really well. Increases your daily activities because you'll be running to the toilet so much that you won't. And as well, like the bonus tip here is that it means that you don't have to listen to people's shit because you'll be too busy running to the toilet, and that's going to increase your activity levels. Also, as well, whenever you get a hunger pang, half the time it is probably just because you're thirsty. It is the same pang that you get whenever you're hungry, that whenever you're thirsty. So 9 times out of 10, you're probably thirsty, but most people think it's hunger, so they eat. So if you go for the water first, you are going to help to quench your thirst and stay hydrated, and that's going to help you then to reduce your snacking. Also, as well, it helps to cure hangovers. Whenever you drink alcohol, you dehydrate your body so much. So whenever you drink water, lots and lots of water to get yourself hydrated again, this takes away the hangover, which is absolutely incredible. And this reminds me of one of my clients there. Amy, she also came to me whenever she struggled a lot with water. So what we did was we implemented that into her program straight away. Got her drinking 2 liters of water every single day, and everybody started commenting on her skin. They're saying, "My God, I've never seen your skin looking so well." So this is what we saw whenever we started to implement more water into her lifestyle. And as well, she said that she reduced her snacking too. She didn't feel like she needed to eat as much, which is absolutely incredible. And an action step here for you to do is to buy a 2 liter bottle of water. I carry one with me everywhere I go. It makes it so much easier to drink 2 liters of water. So next one is to eat more whole foods. So it increases your food volume. It means that you can eat a lot more volume worth of food for the same amount of calories. So, for example, you've got your watermelon, you've got a Mars bar. 100 grams of watermelon is only 31 calories, whereas a 51-gram Mars bar is 230 calories. So that's half the amount of food in the Mars bar, and it's about 7 times as much calories. So you can eat 750 grams of a watermelon, and that will be the same as eating one little chocolate bar, which is just insane. So this is going to obviously fill you up more. It's going to aid in fat loss because if you can eat, eating a lot more watermelon than your Mars bar, it's going to keep you feeling fuller for longer. It's going to fill you up more. And it also means as well, then it's going to make it easier for you to stay within your calories because you're going to feel less hungry. And your immune system too, whenever you eat more whole foods, these foods are more full of nutrients and minerals and vitamins, and this is going to help you to improve your immune system. It's also as well, it's going to save you money. One of those Mars bars are probably, I don't know, fucking a pound nowadays, whereas like that watermelon it's probably around 3-4 pounds, but you're getting a lot more bang for your buck, which is great. And this reminds me of a client, Alan. Whenever he came to me, he ate a lot of processed foods, and whenever I started introducing more whole foods into his diet plan, he couldn't believe the change. He couldn't believe the amount of food that he could eat, and whenever he within the calories that he had been given, and he ended up losing 10 kgs. Which is absolutely incredible over the 90 days. And he said that he got to eat more. So, it's a win-win, which is absolutely incredible. So, action step here is to eat 5 pieces of fruit and veg daily. And that's going to help to increase your food volume and get you to lose weight a lot easier. Next one, increase your daily steps. So the more daily activity you do, the more calories you burn. So this is your non-exercise activity thermogenesis. So you see it here. Most people, whenever you go to the exercise part, most people focus on this part, the gym. But whereas like your NEAT, you're going to burn like nearly double the amount of calories than exercise. So if you focus more on your NEAT, increasing your daily activity, then you're going to lose a lot more weight. It's easy to do, getting out for a walk. It's so much easier going for a walk than, going and doing a gym session. And it's great for your mental health, helps you to clear your head. You can also listen to self-development audiobooks and podcasts, and it's really, really good for the mental side of things. And it's also the best way to start the day. Getting out for a walk in nature is absolutely incredible. It can do so much incredible things for you, and it is so good then to start your day, and it's going to make your day incredible. And as well, this reminds me of one of my clients there, George. At the start of the program, he kept saying, no, I want gym workouts. I want gym workouts. I want home workouts. That's the way to lose weight. And I said, no. Focus on your steps. Do your steps. And I promise you now, just trust the process. And, after the 90 days, he ended up shedding over 10 kg. And he said he couldn't believe it from just doing steps alone, that he was able to lose so much weight, which is absolutely incredible. And he said he never felt so good as well. His head was so much more clear. He was less stressed and a lot more relaxed, which is fantastic. So the action step here is to park your car further away from the door, whether that's at home, whether that's at the shop. If you go to the shop, if you try to get that parking space closest to the door, all the cars are there, and you open the door, and you are probably going to end up hitting the car beside you. Whereas if you park in the furthest car parking space, you've got plenty of room to open your door, and you're also going to lose a bit more weight because you're doing extra steps. Step 5, make some simple swaps. So tablespoon of olive oil is around 120 calories, whereas your spray cooking oil is only around 1 or 2 per spray. So you save a ton of calories if you make that simple swap. If you like your coffee in the morning, if you have a latte or a cappuccino, change that up for an Americano, and you're going to save over 200 calories. If you like your soft drinks, you like your Coke, Pepsi, Fanta, Sprite, if you go for the diet version instead, you're going to save 140 calories per can. And we all love a beer at the weekend after, or a glass of wine after a hard week's work. So instead of actually going for the beer, go for the wine or a spirit instead, along with a diet drink, and you're going to be saving around 200 calories per glass. And as well, you can add soda water to these drinks too, and that's soda water is no calories at all. So that means you're going to be able to drink half the amount of calories, which is great. So, bonus step is to adopt a personalized action plan. There's no such thing as a one-size-fits-all program. And you need a plan that's tailored to your lifestyle so that it suits you and it's something you're going to enjoy, so that you don't just get amazing results, but you get amazing results that stick permanently for the rest of your life. But none of this actually matters before understanding one thing. So this is the emotional cycle of change. So at the start here in stage 1, you are wanting to lose weight. So you're like starting a new diet. You're going, yes, here we go. All you're focused on is losing the weight. And you're all excited at the start, all ready to rock and roll. And then after about a week in, you're sort of going, right, okay, now you see what you need to do. Like eating less food, doing more exercise, and it's all starting to feel a bit, okay. But I can still do this. I can still do this. But then after 2 or 3 weeks, you get really stuck into it, and you end up coming here to the valley of despair. And this is whenever you feel that you can't go on anymore. You end up throwing the towel in and say, "Fuck, I can't do this," and you end up failing. And then what happens is then you actually end up going right back to the start again. And most people spend their life going from stage 1 to stage 3, to stage 1 to stage 3. They start something new, they lose a bit of weight, and then once they see that the results aren't coming, they're like, fuck it, I'll just go back to what I was doing beforehand. And then they try to lose the weight again. And this is why people yo-yo diet. This is why they yo-yo back and forward. And, it ends up becoming then a very, very vicious cycle. But if you can wade your way through the valley of despair, make your way through it, fight your way through it, and get up to stage 4, where most people never get to, this is when you're going to start to see all the results of your hard work coming through. And once you can start to see the results coming through on the other side, this is when you're going to start getting success. This is when you're going to start to feel fulfilled. And this is when you're going to start to see the results. But you're also going to be able to keep those results for long term. So whether you're implementing a challenging strategic plan, resolving health issues or changing something in your personal life, everybody's going to go on an emotional ride, and you need to learn to embrace that ride. But the thing is, you do not have to do it all alone, and it's so much easier to endure the ride of the emotional cycle if you have somebody there to guide you through it. And with that, I have an opportunity for you. If you want to finally lose 25 pounds or more, supercharge your energy levels, and feel super confident in the next 3 months, I am looking for just 5 mums or dads who want to drop 25 pounds or more in the next 90 days to take part in an exciting and exclusive case study that will deliver transformational results that you will be reaping the benefits of for the rest of your life. So this is Bethany. She dropped 13 inches of body fat in 90 days. And this is the one that whenever we changed her protein in her diet, this is how she did it. This is Alan. This is the one that had more whole foods put into his diet. And he ended up losing 22 pounds in 90 days. And you can see here, he's lost his dad bod, which is incredible. And this is Christine. She had a mum tum, and she just could not shift the weight. And she was able to lose 2 dress sizes, and she didn't step foot in the gym once, which is absolutely incredible. So no, this is a super close coaching experience where I will personally coach you into the shape of your life. This is not for parents who want to do a 90-day liquid starvation diet, parents who want to work out 7 days a week, or parents who are happy to spring back after going on a diet. This is for someone who truly is ready to take action. It's been put off for so long now, and we're about to close the applications. And it's also for somebody whose goals are to lose at least 25 pounds in the next 90 days without doing hours and hours of boring cardio, and someone who wants the results to stick long after the 90 days are over. And I will be choosing the 5 based upon who I believe will get the very best results and will also be the most fun to work with across the 90 days. So guarantee, if you don't drop the 25 pounds in the 90 days, I will coach you for free until you do. So this is Kerry here. She just had our little baby, and she dropped 40 pounds, and this was in 6 weeks. And look at how incredible she looks 6 weeks after giving birth. Then this is George. This is the guy. This is the one that did all the walking. I didn't think it was going to do any benefit for him, but he ended up losing 22 pounds in 90 days. Look at how incredible he looks as well. And then we have Mandy here. She lost 11 pounds, and this was only in a 6 week period, and she looks absolutely incredible. So if you would be interested in signing up to the program, register your interest in one of the 5 spaces here. All I want you to do is DM me on Instagram, or if you want, take your phone and scan this QR code, and this will take you straight to my Instagram DMs. And if you just send me across the message saying interested, I will get you all the details. And as well, don't forget to drop me a follow as well. There's plenty of hints and tips on my Instagram page too. But I am absolutely buzzing to be working with you over the next 90 days, and I cannot wait to have a chat with you. So speak soon.